Welcome back to the sister advice. Take it over. So somebody specifically asked me, like, please give me some answers. I need your advice. I have a friend who has been with her significant other, let's just say 10 years. They have 2 kids. They've been married about 3 years, maybe. I'll just say it. He's cheated on her several times. She's taken him back. He's never truly, like, I don't want to say he's never truly provided for them, because that just makes it sound like really biased on my point. But if she needs money, so if she needs diapers, he won't just give her money to go get diapers. He has to go get the diapers. He won't give her cash. Doesn't ever give her money.
So he doesn't trust her.
I don't know. He's not really been able to hold down a job. He has money. I don't really know what the whole situation is, but he doesn't give it to her really. And so she's struggling all the time financially because she doesn't really get any help except maybe from her parents and stuff. She asked me, like, straight out, should I be with him? And I was like, I really don't feel like I can answer that for you. So she asked me to ask you guys.
I feel like the fact that you have to ask that question kind of answers the question. Kind of, like a lot. The fact that you have doubts about it, like, just go with your natural instinct. You're not getting much help anyways. So if you're not with him, it's not like it's going to be a huge difference. You're used to doing things on your own.
If he's not helping and those are his kids, you know, you're his wife, you shouldn't have to ask. Especially if you're struggling. Don't put yourself through that because you're already stressed enough and you're just making yourself more stressed trying to hold this family together that is, you'll probably be so much happier without him there. I feel like it'll be a huge, like,
weight off your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you have kids aside of him, like they're his kids. So it's not even like,
it shouldn't be a question.
It's not his responsibility, it is his responsibility just as much as it's yours. So I just feel like in the end, if you guys aren't together anymore, this sounds pretty crappy, I guess to say, but like you can always hit him with child support and then you know it's guaranteed help.
Now his thing is he doesn't want to leave her sight.
Because he needs you.
Yeah.
Just know that. I think he's acting that way because he wants you to feel like you need him still.
Well,
For sure, yeah.
You mean like him being there all the time and wanting to be around her?
Yeah.
Okay, so that kind of brings me to my own question. She met somebody after they had, like, broken up. He had moved out. He moved out on his own. First of all, let me throw that out there. He moved out on his own, and then she didn't want him back. Okay? So he didn't come back. He tried, whatever. She met somebody else. She claimed she was in love with him. I swear we were born the same day. She was in the hospital with me. Like, I've known her my entire life, and I've never seen her talk about anybody like that, so I believe her. Do you think she should feel bad for that? Like, do you think she should feel guilty?
No.
Is she still married, by the way?
No.
If he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing and he left, you do whatever you need to do. Whatever makes you happy, just don't even feel bad. He's not feeling bad. He didn't feel bad to get his shit and leave. Like, and whatever.
He felt bad cheating on you. All these years and still marry you and all that stuff.
And
so
then not help you.
Marriage means nothing to him. So
So the fact that you're still married really means nothing.
Not at all, besides legally.
Yeah.
Last thing, she's not slept with him.
This new guy?
They don't talk anymore. Her and the new guy don't talk anymore. She decided to cut him out so she could start to rebuild her family, basically. So it's been like, she decided that's what she wanted to do. She's been struggling with it, and I told her, like we've said in a previous video, if you're going to be with the person, be with the person. Don't
bring up older issues and things like
so
that.
she's having a hard time with that. But anyways, he is like making her feel bad because she doesn't want to have sex with him. So how would you deal with that? Like, first of all, in my opinion, he shouldn't be making you feel bad. He's put you through a lot. And I think that's really shitty of somebody to constantly make you feel bad. And I get it. Sometimes you need sex, I guess. But you also, if you've done somebody wrong, you have to accept the fact that you've done them wrong. And I know it's hard because it's like a constant, like you're trying to make it better. And then you think, oh my gosh, I've been trying for like 2 months. But you can't bring up the past on this side, and you can't expect them to do something on your time just because you want it. So, but
So
anyways,
is
how
she
long
not
have you
having sex with him because
she's not had sex
kind
with
of
him.
on the
Since
probation? He's like on a.
no, she just doesn't. She's not interested. I don't even think she wants to be with him. I think she just wants to be with him for the kids.
Okay, I say no. You guys can be friends. You guys can always still build a relationship as parents. I have a friend personally. He has a wife now and they have kids, and I was actually close with his ex. They're no longer together and they went through a lot together. It was a lot of drama, but then in the end, now his new wife and then her are actually really good friends, and now they'll be at the same family gatherings. Like everyone is just chill, everyone's cool. They watch each other's kids, like it's just like all kumbaya now. And it took them a good maybe 3 years to get to that point.
But I do think that's like mentally abusing you. Like I feel
Totally.
like he
It's
shouldn't.
like control.
Yeah.
And that's why I tell her he doesn't want you to not be without him, because one, he probably thinks you're going to see that guy.
Well, and you
And
guys
two,
been together
he's
for
a cheater.
10, 15 years prior to that. He was not even a thought in your mind.
Mhm.
You lived your life. He was like nothing to you. Yeah, you have kids now, but your kids are going to be the positive side of him that he doesn't have.
If everyone was selfish as far as like feelings and emotions, not necessarily as selfish as in like keeping it to yourself, but thinking about yourself first, like putting yourself first and thinking like, what do I want in my life? What do I need in my life? What do I like? What do I not like? And putting those vibes out there, I think you will realize like how strong of a person you are, and then you'll attract people that want to be around you. And right now I feel like you guys are in a needy stage. Like you need money, you need him, you need the dad, like, but you really don't need that. You need to figure out what you want in your life and make that life for yourself.
I'm a very firm believer that if I'm happy, everybody's happy.
Yeah.
So like I know my sisters care about me. So if I'm sad, they're gonna be like, you're sad, like what's wrong?
Yeah.
And
then it also like feeds
them.
off of
Right.
us, like, and then like we see that you're upset, so it like kind of makes us upset.
Right.
And
So that was like my point, is it's affecting you, so it's gonna affect your kids.
For sure.
And a lot of people, I mean, I don't have kids, so I know people are like, you can't speak on it, but I feel like you think that it's making things better for staying together with the person, but your kids are seeing like all this hate and tension, and that they feel that.
you need to love yourself more. I'd rather be with my kids without you and be happy, and that's all they see like from me, instead of trying to make it work and all they remember when they were little was us arguing. Sometimes when you think if you're helping them, you're really hurting them. Like without him, like, yeah, you're gonna be hurt maybe for a year, but after that year, you're gonna be fine, and it's gonna be like nothing, and you're gonna be so
Right.
glad that it was done with.
But you really need to, and this is me speaking to you, you really need to make a decision.
Yeah.
And you need to stick to it.
Yeah.
Because that's also what's messing you up.
Because true, if you do choose to stay with him and you choose to not continue to have sex, you're not staying with him. That's not
Now
being with him.
you're not giving him what he needs.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, I always tell my husband, he hates it, but it's like, I could have a million friends that I'm close with, and maybe not on the same level, like connection level as him. But the main difference that sets us apart is I have a physical connection with my husband.
Yeah.
I can have deep connections with a lot of people, but the physical connection for me is what sets my relationship with him apart from everybody else. And to him, that's really shitty, but to me, that's just me though. So my point is, if that's what he's telling you he needs and you're just not giving it to him, then that's
It's not gonna work anyways. Yeah. At the end of the day, you need to talk to yourself and figure out what you need to do, because you'll do whatever you want to do anyways.
Alright, well I think that's pretty good advice. Yeah, so there you go, friend. If you guys have any questions
Or need further advice for anything else, please let us know. We'll be back with another sisterly advice. Until next time, YouTube. Adios.